Now, Wiregrass Sports, right here on WDHN.
Tonight, one Wiregrass team taking their talents all the way up to Montgomery for a state championship opportunity. The Abbeville Christian Generals taking on the South Choctaw Academy Rebels. WDHN's Christian Jones has more from Montgomery.
Joseph, Jessica, it's been exactly 10 years since the last time the Abbeville Christian Generals were crowned state champions, but after tonight, it's time to reset that timer. The Generals walked into battle against last year's state champion, the South Choctaw Rebels, and this was an offensive explosion by both teams early on. As ACA's quarterback Ahmad Billings, he finds Andrew Condry for this sideline grab, and the Generals would cap that drive off with this touchdown run from Rich Crawford to put ACA on the board first. But the ground game of South Choctaw would get the Rebels down the field in a hurry as they respond with a touchdown of their own. And after a punt return touchdown by the Rebels, ACA found themselves down by 8. But Billings, doing what he does best, finds Shy Crawford down the field for the score. Crawford was huge in this one, finishing with nearly 150 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. But South Choctaw, they just wouldn't go away as John Rayleigh, he muscles his way through the defense. With just a little over 2 minutes left before halftime, Abbeville Christian holds an 8-point lead, but the Rebels threatening to score before the ball comes loose and picked up by Jaden Buckhannon, who is gone down the sideline. And after that score, the Rebels, they just couldn't reel back. And after being the laughing stock of the league for the past 5 seasons, the Abbeville Christian Generals have officially gone from chumps to champs, winning this one 50-28. It was a season full of doubters and outside noise, but the Generals are now able to shut the haters up.
Feels amazing, you know, it feels amazing. No one really saw that coming. Somewhere around Game 5, I figured we can be special. We got a lot of love, but we knew there was a lot of people out there just doubted that we can pull it together. Not really from a football standpoint, but if we can get these boys to kind of come together like they did, that's the most beautiful part. They laid aside their ego to become a team.
It was yet another masterclass performance from Billings, who finished with 286 yards and 4 touchdowns through the air. But leading up to this one, he made the bold statement that no one on the Rebel sideline could contain his guys on the outside. And I think it's safe to say he didn't tell one single lie.
To be honest, I feel like it was a big moment for them because, I mean, this been their team. Like, they built this team from ground up, and it was a big night for them. So when I realized after the first 2 drives that they was going to be on tonight, I mean, I didn't feel like I needed to do anything else but put the ball in their hands.
But this win would not have been possible if it weren't for the Generals' defense once again stepping up and completely shutting down their opponent.
I wanted them to stay focused. I knew Coach Gandy and Coach Joey, they prepared us, so I knew we were good. So I just told them to go back to the bases and do what we knew to do.
And with that, it's a storybook ending for a team that many people counted out before the start of the first game. Because this state championship, it's not just for the team, but also for the entire Abbeville community and everyone that came along for the journey.
I just really looked up there at my mama and I felt accomplished. Like I told you yesterday, I just feel like after that happened, I felt accomplished. I mean, we worked for that all 5 years of high school football, and when you get it, I mean, it's nothing else to chase.
I mean, it's good when you look up in the stands and you see a bunch of fans just cheering. You made your whole community proud, and that just feels awesome.
Now, while this is a huge occasion for ACA, the coaching staff, they don't have that much time to kind of bask in the glory because with this being such a senior-heavy-led team, the coaching staff, they will have to get back to the drawing board to revamp and reload this squad coming into next season. We're live here at the Crypto Bowl. Christian Jones, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.
Certainly exciting times for Abbeville Christian. Congratulations on a state title. I'm sure they can't wait to get back here and celebrate. That's a look at sports. We'll be right back.